One watching. Who's watching? Yeah, I know I'm live. Got the bucking shirt on tonight. I see one watching. It can't be me. Time in. What's up, guys? I upgraded this StreamYard software last or tonight, and Shive, you got to do this brand new laptop, dude. This thing is awesome. So grabbed a new laptop, upgraded the software, and we got some feedback on some good giveaway items for the 30K live stream, including I'll spill the beans on this one tonight. It's going to be a brand new chainsaw, steel. Aaron, hey, what's up, man? We were just going through all the old pictures or the pictures we took out of Brad's, and you were in there. I just didn't get him into the video tonight. Hey, John, how you doing? Colleen, how you doing? Yeah, the StreamYard, it sucks up your CPU like crazy. It made our old laptop real laggy, and every time I turned the laptop on and it booted up, I had to restart it again all the time. Johnny's Mill. Where are you from, Johnny's Mill? Kevin, hey, I got pictures with you or pictures of you and the boys. I just didn't get them in this video. Um, I wanted to get the video out pretty quickly. What I'm going to do is put them in an upcoming video. So, what? Yeah, what? You don't know what the CPU comment? That's your central processing unit of your computer. It it'll it's it. It'll just slow your computer down really bad. It eats up so much your central processing unit that it takes a lot of memory or a lot to run it. So, but southeastern Pennsylvania. Well, then, Johnny, you can't be far from us then. Judith, how you doing? It's good to see you, man. There are a lot of people jumping in. I can't tell by this. Okay, 21 folks in here. I don't know if anybody caught the premiere we just did. It was an unusual premiere from our visit down at Brad's down at Iron and Oak. Yeah. Down at Firewood at the Furnace. Souderton, you are definitely not far from me, Johnny's Mill. We're over near Boyertown. Warming up, -18. Great, Colleen. Heat wave, it looks like. Yeah, it's the shy. We are giving away steel, maybe two. But I'm not telling you what they are until we're gonna do it the way Shifty did it, I think. That way it keeps out the ones that you rarely ever see or the ones that just go around looking for freebies. So God Brothers Logging, how's it going? From Middle Georgia. Am I getting that right? Well, thank you, Andy. I appreciate the support. Hopefully you watch the channel a bit. I think I've seen you in the comments section before as well. Dirt Road Landings, what's going on? Cold Chicago. Be quiet. Oh, you mean be quiet? I just gave some information out. I think Chime's the only one that heard it. Nobody else really reacted to it. Let me see. Edit name. Nope. I'm seeing if I can flip this around because I'm moving the opposite direction on the screen. It's kind of confusing. My blade supplier, Industrial Cutting Tools. Joe Main down there. He helps us out with our blades. When are Deb and Chuck hosting a free get your firewood split event? You know what? If we can do what Brad did, that would be great. I'll get a mountain of logs in. I got a bunch of tree service guys that'll hook me up with some logs. And heck, I got a couple of loggers around here too who could hook me up. I'm trying to keep up with the chat guys flying by. It's everybody's chatting. 18 degrees here. Ugh. Colleen, I don't know how you do it up there, Colleen. That's crazy. Hey, but how's the sound, guys? I know the lighting stinks. I'm just like, that is bad back there. I don't like that. But if I shut it off, then my face is all washed out. So this is all working up towards our 30K live stream. Just testing out new things and seeing what's going on, and so hoping the software works, upgrading it if need be. How's Deb's chili? Hint, hint. Jimbo, Deb doesn't like chili. I'm going to have to get Brad's wife to make chili, or my sister. My sister makes killer chili. She does. Maybe I can get her to make a few crock pots of that. But I had some of the chili down at Brad's. That was good. That was real good. In case you're watching, Brad, tell Val I love that chili. It was very good. Yeah, I mean, if we could borrow the neighbor's field and get something together over there, I'm sure we could have a heck of a splitting party over there. That's for sure. I mean, that's our wood yard is in the corner of their property. We can access it from the back of our property, but as far as our actual land, the corner where we have the sawmill and all the lumber is that's where we would have our wood yard, but we use it all up saving lumber or storing lumber there. I don't know what Dave's trying to say. Playing with witches and goblins around a campfire. Is that him? I don't know what he was saying there. It's my buddy Dave. He was just in the premiere video. I had more tomatoes in my chili. Johnny's Mill. No, we send them out. We actually send them out to Resharp up in New York. They do a great job for us up there. I don't have the room for the sharpener and the setter and everything else here. And it's just 15 blades, pack them up in a box, send them up. If they are bad, they automatically replace them with the blade of my choice, which is always 7-degree turbos. It's what runs best in our mill. We tried some other ones that didn't work out as well, although we want to try some carbides. Any other questions? That's the other thing too, guys. If you got, hang on, get my footrest pulled in here. If you've got any questions, just drop them in the chat. Let me see if this works as well. There we go. Boy, that was much quicker than the old computer. That works. Cool. Wow, this is much faster on this. It's a heck of a lot better. There's other things I can do on here as well, but I'll have to look into them. I don't think I have any banners, brands. Hey guys, let me try something. Speaking of testing software, I just want to see how this plays out. I won't have a mic when this plays, and it mutes my mic. So just let me know how this sounds on your end. get that. All right. So it ends automatically. Cool. So how do am I sounding good now? See if the sound came back. All right. So that played well. So we can do like intro music and other things. That's cool. Well, I could bring out the swinging girls or some kind of swinging girls, but uh, see, Jimbo, let me see. Jimbo wants in a word. And who do you sell most of your slabs boards to? Sounds great way. Sounds great, by the way. Okay, thank you, Jimbo. Deb lists them on Facebook Marketplace, believe it or not, and we sell our lumber and our slabs through there. We do have some recommendations, quite a few recommendations. They just come up, word of mouth, and I do not have a direct line to a major furniture guy who loves buying up our slabs. Although I think we're going to be able to find one when we start listing the slabs we have out there now, because we've got some 3-year-old slabs out there, the thick stuff, the nice black walnut stuff, the big stuff is going to be hitting the market soon. So it'd be nice to actually move some of that inventory out of there. We've got stuff we saw 3 and 4 years ago out there that's it's finally dry and ready to go. But it's mostly individuals. We like to make those people like to help folks get their projects on the road and going. 5x5, you bet. Chuck Norris Gun Club. Where are you from? What woods are good to make slabs out of, specifically tables or shelves? It all depends on what you like. I mean, you can use any wood you want, but character, if you're looking for a lot of character with, I don't know, grain character, it all depends on the cut rather than the wood. Let me tilt this down a little bit. There we go. Don't mind the mess behind me. Get a lot of calls for black walnut mantles, black walnut shelves. Black walnut's just hot, no matter what. Everybody wants black walnut. We've done, if you want some color character, you can have box elder, flame box elder for a tabletop. I think would look awesome, which we have some out there. Really looks nice. We have a few of those videos up. We were cutting those. Any kind of burl material for tabletops. A lot of character there. Book match sets. If you understand what a book match is, when you're slicing down through the log, okay, slice down through. You take those two of them that are right next to each other. You open them up like a book match. Put them together. Willie Wright, how you doing? Welcome. I don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat before, Willie. Any more questions? We sprung up there pretty quick. I mean, for us, the average is probably 40 people in a live stream. I hope the heck we get a lot more for our 30K live stream. Cherry slabs, yes. The biggest problem with that, and I don't have a whole lot of experience with cherry slabs, is cherry trees don't get that big around here. The good cherry trees, the black cherry, or what some people refer to as wild cherry, those are the good ones that the woodworkers like to work with, and the ones that have that real good cherry wood smell. We don't get much around here to work with. I got a couple of bigger ones. Out of the 12 years we've been milling, we got a couple of big ones, and that was it. The rest of them were all small stuff. But cherry would make good shelves. It's got a lot of color to it. Cherry will go from that reddish color and it'll turn brown. It's just the way cherry reacts. Sort of like cedar. Red cedar does the same thing. You see, gum has beautiful grain. Yes, it does. But antwood, any wood that has very twisty grain is my preference. It can be a bugger to work with if it's got the nasty grains and a nasty, character. It's what's called character. You just have to know how to keep it flat. That's the biggest thing. You have to keep it flat and allow it to move. It's going to take on moisture and release moisture. I don't care how sealed you have it. It's going to take on moisture and release moisture. It's going to grow and shrink. And if you bolt that thing down solid, it's going to rip itself in half. Guarantee it. You've got to let it move. Oh, either the chat froze or I'm keeping up with the chat finally. Just trying to see if I missed anybody. Let me see if I don't know if I can do that right now. I need I need a separate computer tied to this computer to work with. If I jump out to do something, I'm going to lose view of the live stream. So there's no more questions. Either that or my chat froze. Did my chat freeze? Or is everybody falling asleep? I know it's late. It's 9 o'clock at night here on the East Coast. You're still good, no freezing. Good. Yeah, I'm hoping so, Jimbo. That we've got some really large black walnut and ash that's ready to go. We have box elder, flame red box elder. What else? Oh man, English walnut. Dried lumber right now is only ash. It's all the dry lumber we have. We cut up 1,500 board feet of black walnut this year. We milled up close to 1,000 board feet of hickory, probably 2,000 to 2,500 board feet of oak and TB before you get out of here. Let me see that. Before that goes away. See, I think my chat froze because it shot up. Did a coffee table out of hickory years ago. That's a good wood, but it's a bugger to work with. That stuff's hard. ATB, hard. Okay, I put you in as just TB because that's the only information I had. Who had the 2228 there? I never got a chance to even push a lever on that. I watched it run, but I never pushed the lever on it. I ran the axis, and I didn't even run a chainsaw. I was just talking to everybody. Yeah, just spending time with a lot of people. That was because we kind of missed out on that on Bunyan. We were doing so much video work and things like that. We kind of missed out on just talking with people, and we just spent a long time talking with people, looking at machinery. We were answering some questions about the estimates, about the 1222s and that, but yeah, that box wedge. That goes for any of their wedges. You got to keep that down below that. I'm just going to call it that backer or whatever. There's Eastimate probably has a name for it. If Jeff's in here, maybe he'll know what we're talking about. It's like almost like a back support to the wedge. And if you get up off of that, you don't want to do that. You want to stay down on there. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the premiere video TV. We just did a premiere video a little bit before this, right around 8 o'clock. We started it, but yeah, it was a premiere video from Brad's place. Cocobolo is awesome wood for figure grain, but it's a bear to work with. By hand, Cocobolo, any of the exotic woods are just a bear to work with. Number one, any of the exotics is just hard as a rock. Be ready to work for it. It does have beautiful grain, but around here, at least in our market, unless I have people in the higher end market, I won't work with exotics because it just doesn't pay. It costs a lot to buy them, and you have to have the market to get rid of them. If not, you sit on them, and that's no good either. Okay, let me see. What's the plan for the burls? Right now, just preserve them. Keep them solid. The ones that John brought me from frickin' Jeep, they were a little bit soft on the outside. We can do some stuff to prevent that from getting any worse. Plus, we'll put them under cover and keep them from getting or starting any more issues. but we have got so much turning stock here now. I need some shop time, guys. That would mean shutting down firewood production and mill production to go out to the shop to start making stuff out there. I could turn, I don't know, 5 pieces a day and not run out of any stock. I've got a ton of it right now. Axis was a hit. And Danny was a blast, man. I didn't get a picture with Danny. Oh, I was there running the splitter with him in the video, but I did not get a picture with Danny, and I regret that. See if it just go from there you go. Snowman. Oh yeah, I saw the. Was that you? I think I saw those. You made them for Christmas decorations. Yeah. Anytime you do any kind of what we call like cookies, you used to stand the log up and slice down through it like that. Or at least we stand it up on the sawmill and we slice through it. It as soon as it starts to dry, it'll crack. It's like looking at the end of a firewood log. As the end of the firewood log dries, it splits. How do we prevent? And uh you can. The only thing I've seen to prevent cracks almost 100%. Well, I don't want to see it. I don't want to say that. Is a product called Pentacryl. But Pentacryl costs ridiculous amounts of money. It's a chemical you soak the pieces in it. It absorbs it in. It displaces the water. I think it might be an alcohol base. I never spent once I heard it's super expensive, I didn't even bother with it. If I make cookies for people's weddings, I tell them they will crack over time and you want to get them cut and to you as close to your wedding as possible. And we just did a big like 24-inch cake platter. 24-inch? 20-inch, something like that, cake platter for a wedding. And it did crack, but they were like, that's part of it. We like that. That's good. You don't have any problem with that. I tried to keep it from cracking. I had it cut like 2 weeks in advance, which was too long, but I wanted to get it done. And if it was going to be a major problem, I could redo it. What lathe do I have? I don't even remember what lathe do I have. Let me see. Maybe Deb remembers what lathe I have. Hey, Deb, what kind of lathe do I have? I forget. You named it the other day. The lathe I have. Is it 45? No, lathe. The lathe. I can't remember. Nova. It's a Nova 2. I think it is a Nova. Yeah, it's a Nova lathe. Shellac does help on cookies. Anytime you can slow the drying process on cookies. It does help it. You can slow the drying process, let it dry a little more evenly, but which is darn near impossible to do. Those big cookie tables you see, those guys soak them in Pentacryl. And I think that's how they keep them from splitting. That's why when you buy cookies, they're cheap. When I cut them, they're a couple bucks a piece, but they're going to crack. Like stuff you buy in the store that's dried and workable, it's been soaked in Pentacryl, so it's not going to crack on you. And that's why they're $10 a cookie. And the bark stayed on. Yes. Another trick to keeping the bark on them is cutting the tree in the wintertime. It has to be standing living tree. You cut it down in the wintertime or trim a branch off of it, you get smaller cookies, whatever it is. Or if you know a tree service that took the tree down in the wintertime, bark will stay on the longest. Bark will stay on the longest if you cut the tree down in the winter. Hi, Miriam. How's it going? Yeah, I know. Oh, I guess you're done with your chat. Yeah, I'm just testing out more and more live stream stuff.
I'm not eating any of them.
Okay, bringing the candy. Who wants to, Deb, come in here. They're looking for you. They want to say hi. There's a chair and everything here.
I need my water.
You need your water? Okay. There you go. Yeah, $25 a gallon. Hey, Tim, how you doing? Tim, you did not make it down to Brad's, I assume. And if you did, and you didn't run into me, or if you did get there and we didn't chat, I'm upset about that. Deb will be back. She just had to get her water. Now that's a new one. JWK 1965. 1/8/1965. Am I to assume you were born on January 8th, 1965? It's a guess. Where do you hail from, sir? It was a good time, Tim. Are you going to make Boonville, Tim? You think you make it up to Boonville in August?
This room's hot.
The stream. I think I'll be good with the stream. Yeah, I think you would be. Yeah, that's a good solve. Where she is, I found her. Let me see if we can get her a little more in the front. There we go. You share the screen with me. Oh, correct on your birth year. Richard, how you doing? Sorry, guys. Anybody we got a picture with? We didn't put the pictures in our video from Firewood the First, which would have been the thing to do. But I got all done with the video I thought it was. Got it all modified and uploaded, and then I went, oh, we're already going to go live in like 20 minutes, and I forgot that people's pictures.
Hello, everybody.
So where does he hail from?
Hi, Miriam.
This guy right here. Where do you hail from? You from this side of the pond or the other side of the
Oh,
pond?
there's Tim. Hi, Tim. Tyman's in here.
Tyman's here, yeah.
Hi, Tyman.
Mario
Hello.
Vandekloot. Mario, where are you from? I think I've seen you in here before.
Hey, Dirtbird Landon. What's your name?
I can't remember his name. This is working so much better. I'm trying to get caught up with the chat, guys. I'm falling behind pretty quick. Tim, I hope you can make Boonville.
Yes.
It's well for you. It
Hi,
might
Tyman.
only be about a 3-hour drive. Jimbo says hi. Miriam
Hi,
says
Jimbo.
hi. Thomas says hi. Miriam says hello, everyone.
Yep.
His name is Paul.
Paul. Hi, Paul. I got to remember that.
You don't have to yell. Paul, were you at Brad's? I don't recall anybody saying you were there. From Kansas.
Kansas. Okay.
Can you give us a name, JWK?
I say Jack.
Just a
I'm
first
guessing
name.
Jack.
I'm thinking it's Jeff.
Oh, that could
Watch,
be.
it's probably gonna be John. But you're Jack. I'm Jeff. Let's see what happens. Belgium, yes, that's right. I remember seeing you come in before. You were on one of our premiere videos. So how are things in Belgium? Hopefully well.
It's Jeff.
Is it Jeff?
Yes.
You got it?
Hello,
You got it
Jeff.
right?
No, I said Jack.
I got it right. Did I get it right?
I'm
No,
not sure.
I forget. I'll check the replay. I expect cake and ice cream next month. All right, Richard. 3-5. I don't know. Where are you going to be? Maybe we'll have something in the yard on 3-5.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of property.
I mean, I would hope that we get that kind of turnout, like Brad got.
We don't have property.
I already said we'd have to use the neighbor's field.
Yeah.
She's okay with it. Deb's still laughing, and you didn't even kiss her yet. Yeah.
That's funny, Tim.
If Jeff and Patty show up tonight, ask them about last night's
Live stream.
We were doing a test live stream on Facebook, which you never done, and like maybe 4 people showed up for it. We were just messing around with the software again, but yeah. Hey, Shive, are you still in here?
Night, Colleen.
Colleen, are you leaving?
Yes, she is. She has to do stuff.
Yeah, you probably got to like do things to keep warm.
Yeah, just go out.
Yeah, she's gonna go outside. You got to stay warm. Hey, how about the Eagles? I don't know. You can talk about football. I don't know football.
Care much about football.
Hey, I want to try something out. Can I send you an invite, Shot? See if we can bring you into the chat, bring you into the live stream.
Oh, I see, Kevin. Trying to get Chuck in trouble.
Yeah.
What's that?
I think I can send it through Messenger.
Who you inviting?
Oh, got it. That's in Facebook Messenger. I don't want to go in
Huh?
Facebook Messenger. Forget that. Let's try. I don't have your email. Let's send it through Gmail.
Who you saying?
Shibe, are you outside with Shibe at gmail.com? More music for a bathroom break. We're not going anywhere. If you need a bathroom break, watch out. The birds are coming. Yes.
Get over here a little bit.
Nick, how you doing, buddy?
Hello.
Hey, thanks for dropping in. Wow, we're just impromptu live streams seem to attract the most people. We're just here messing around with some new software and said, let's do some Q&A. So asking anybody if you got any Q&A, let us know.
Yeah, Chuck went to check it out.
Shibe says, give me 5 minutes. I'm going to see if I can send that Gmail to.
It's coming up right there.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Give him a minute.
He might be grabbing his
Oh, you're right.
computer
Yeah.
or phone or something. There we come back. There we go. We're testing out something else. See if we can bring Shibe up into the chat.
Mario.
Mario's from Belgium. You know that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Nick, how's the property coming along? I know probably not the best time of year to be doing anything out there, but how's the property coming along? I know you. Here we go. John, Woodsman's Field Days, only 40. You better come out, John. I think so, John. That's about, Woodsman's Field Days. That's up in Boonville. Our plan is to be there. Hotel's booked.
Yeah.
I'm sure there'd be some craziness going on at the hotel.
Chuck's on top
You
of
still, Dick, we switched from the premiere video to a live stream.
He's checking it out.
Checking out some software. Figured I'd do some. I upgraded the software, upgraded the computer, and
New laptop.
Yeah, new laptop. We're doing everything we can to get ready for the 30K giveaway. So I want to make sure we get it right, and so everybody has a good time. Just waiting for spring really. There we go. There you are, Nick. Just waiting for spring, really, and been spending time with family filming some content again. Yes. Family first, brother.
Yeah.
You know that. You're well aware of that. So
Definitely.
it's got a split time. It's like when I get the word my grandson's coming up,
Yeah.
and my son and family is going to visit, everything else stops. So yeah, the way I just boom, we just went live, Dick. I just figured, what the heck, let's do this. Let's go ahead and throw a live stream up, test out the new computer, test out the software upgrade, and go from there. Yeah, just had a premiere video, and I was like, well, let's test this out too. I don't know. I'm a junkie, maybe. I don't know.
I say yes.
So I'm gonna have to remember that. That's Jeff.
Jeff.
JWK is Jeff. All right.
We have two Jeffs in.
Dee's Home said, hello. How are you? You're fairly. I've seen you on the channel before. I think I've seen you in the chat in the comment section as well. Maybe. That was nice drone footage.
Yeah.
It was fun making that. StreamYard, yes, it's working well for us. It's working real well for us so far. We didn't get the pro package, but we got the middle of the road package. It's not the freebie. We want to be able to take that little StreamYard goose off the screen and put our own logo up here like this. Yeah, and be able to add a few other things, like we could throw in video clips while we're here, but we lose our mic when we do that, which is kind of the only drawback. Yeah,
No.
the video and audio, they got a much better camera with this, and I guess the mic is good too. I assume our audio is good. We got to work on our lighting and our backdrop. We're just sitting in the office in here, which is
Oh, she's
overloaded
still
with
there.
storage stuff. So
Who's Mary talking to?
I don't know who's Marion talking to. She's probably talking about
She asked.
football. She's talking about football.
Mary, you don't watch football.
She's trying to start a conversation. Let her go. Don't be getting on her about that. Yeah, I know there was so many to choose from for streaming software. It's
I've
like
seen them.
I've seen StreamYard used. It looked and it got good reviews for you know ease of use for whoever. The biggest problem, the biggest downfall they said to it was CPU usage. It really ate up your CPU. What? Is this your first time going live? No, we go live a lot, but we just don't care about our
I'm
background.
talking about Miriam.
Right there, this guy right here, Ian Swan. Where are you from, Ian? Are you from? You're rolling me back.
I am.
Yeah, you're leaning on the chair. I keep rolling further and further away. Here, let's put you in there a little
Here.
bit more. Yeah, don't mind the junk in the background. Like I said, this is impromptu test question time. Miriam probably likes and makes chili too. Miriam, do you make chili? I don't think Miriam makes chili. I'm not gonna say it. She's chuckling about it. So, they're family. They can go ahead.
God,
Ontario.
that's funny.
Well, welcome. I'm sure you're enjoying a lot cooler weather up there than we are. Down here, we were probably what did we get up? Well, we were only about 36.
I don't know, but Friday we're dropping to 7.
36
But-
degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit. Yeah, we're going to 7 above, right?
We're going to 7. All I know is
Fahrenheit.
going down to 7.
Fahrenheit. Yeah.
Going down to 7.
Oh, let me get that off there. No, it's not our first time. We just mess around with live streams like this every once in a while. But got the Bucking shirt on. I got that one from Nick Pixel when we were out at Bunyan Show.
Shive.
Shive.
Yeah, shive shirt.
Yeah.
Going the wrong way. Sorry.
Ukraine.
Thank you.
Welcome. Coming in from all over. It's because we're up so late.
Wow.
It's not that late. It's like
No.
9:30 here on the East Coast of the United States.
Not that late. Thank you for watching.
It was awesome weather. I like that. It's a lot. Yeah. Should we put her back up as that, Jeff? What do you think?
Oh my goodness, Chef. Thanks a lot.
You guys had to be on YouTube last night when or not YouTube, Facebook, when we were testing out a live stream on Facebook, our first one, just kind of screwing around with it. And I think when Deb and I were doing the practice run, just between her and I, it wasn't broadcast. We gave her a goofy name, and it showed up. It showed up on the screen, and just like, or Patty or Jeff was like, "Hey, I like your name." It was kind of funny.
Shive's back.
All right.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
funny.
if you check your Gmail, Shive, there'll be a link. And once you click that link, I'll get notification on this end that you're coming in. Give me a few more, no problem. I don't care. I know maybe you got to get your stuff together. Maybe you're running around in your skivvies. I don't know if anybody else knows what skivvies are.
And her name was.
And her name was Jeff. Tell her what the name was. You'll probably get a ding from YouTube though. I don't know. Maybe not.
Oh,
Well, welcome
God.
from the Ukraine.
Yes, welcome. Oh my goodness.
If you speak in Russian on the screen, I am not going to be able to decipher it. Sorry. I don't cook.
I know.
No, Miriam does not cook.
I wasn't about gonna say it, Miriam.
No, I don't make chili. I don't cook. Okay.
The chili was good.
The chili was Allison McBride's house.
Yes.
Or Patty's name. What?
You're too funny. Where's Patty at, Jeff?
Stop. You don't have to yell. They don't have to hear you in New York. You're yelling. It's like, Yeah, you said Patty's name, but it wasn't posted on the public screen for everybody to see. Oh God, that's gonna make me laugh. Did you notice I deleted the live stream? That live stream, I took it right down as soon as we got off. See that, Miriam? Jimbo's gonna help you learn how to cook.
There you go, Miriam.
You see my lips moving? Yeah, okay. It better be sound.
Oh, freaking Jeep.
I got
Hello.
dinged. Oh, it wouldn't let you post it? You know what? I don't know if I have any moderators in here to allow certain comments.
I see your lips. No sound?
I can't. Can I make moderators from here? No, I could block you or put you in timeout, but I can't make you a mod from here. Well, that stinks. I have to make you a mod in the YouTube software. I can't make you a mod here.
No sound?
I don't know. No, that's Jeff
Oh,
screwing
okay.
with you. That's
Sorry,
Jeff
guys.
screwing with you. Like he did last
You're
night.
funny, Jeff.
Patty Sweet. Yep, that was her name. It was Debbie Big something. I can allow what? Well, I guess we pretty much divulged everything because nobody has any questions for us. So we're read like a book, I guess.
Yeah.
All right. Frigga Jeep, hey John, how you doing? I didn't know if you caught that live stream or not live stream. We were doing a premiere video.
Yes.
Oh, no, we don't see any blue wrench, John. Not because we're going through StreamYard. We're going through StreamYard, I can't see it. If I brought it up on the regular, like on YouTube on the computer, I could probably see it. Well, let me post, but it doesn't show on chat. Jeff, if you post it, John can allow it, I think. John, are you seeing what Jeff is posting? That's right. You were the first mod. We came in. It was like, I need a mod, and you and single shot are mods. I know that. I should make some other regular mods here too. What if I can do that from wrong mouse? I'm sitting here with this computer right next to that computer, so I'm going to see if I can do things without getting a bunch of feedback. Let's turn all that down. Uh, where are we at here? Watch the chat for me, Deb.
I am.
Says we're live now, so
Oh God, now we're on 2.
yeah. Let me see. How laggy is this compared to that?
I don't know.
Oh, we're about 10 seconds behind.
Okay.
This is about 10 seconds behind that. So, oh, there's the chat down there. Okay, now I see blue wrenches. Let me
John
see.
in time, man.
There you go. Jeff, you got a blue wrench, buddy.
Oh, there you
Do
go.
you need a
Jeff.
license to run the drone? I have one, John. You do not need a license to fly a drone. You're limited to, you can't go above 400 feet from your point of takeoff. So if I'm 1,200 feet on a mountain, 12,000 feet on a mountain, whatever, I can still go up 400 feet from the point of takeoff. I just can't go beyond
Look
it.
who's here.
Uh-oh. Okay, guys, we're going to try something here. This might be good or bad, or I don't know. Let's see how this works out. We're going to add Mr. Don Shive to the stream here. You guys know him outside with Shive. See how this works out.
Oh, there he is.
There you go. Let's blow this up a bit.
Hi, Shy.
Now my volume's turned way down here. That's the thing I'm going to need.
I gotta figure this out. Hopefully you can hear me, but I can't hear you.
I can hear you.
Yep.
All right, good. This is
For
working.
some
then.
reason I can't hear you.
No?
Well,
I can hear him.
how about? Are we good
Hang on a
yet?
second.
Okay. Gonna go with the
I think I had
earphones.
problems with this last time when I did it with Dan.
I think so. Yeah. I'm just glad I'm not getting any feedback
I need to
here.
hear it
So
from the phone.
well, you got a
Might
much
need to
better
unplug
backdrop than we
those.
have.
Here, let me just try this.
Oh, you can't hear us. That's right.
Cool.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
We
Yeah.
can still hear you.
All right.
Oh,
I can hear you.
Yeah, but the-
Okay. I
okay,
think we're
but everybody can hear both of us.
good.
Right? Can you hear us yet, Don?
Yes, I can hear you. Yes.
Okay, good. We're probably going to step on each other because I know there's a delay from when you're talking to when we hear it. So we'll
Okay.
probably step on each other a lot. Well, I like your backdrop's a lot nicer than ours.
I didn't even plug
We
the
just-
thing right in.
we just threw the computer on the desk and said, let's do a live stream with the new computer, see how it works out. So
Yeah, I mean, let me pull it up here on the YouTubes and so I can get into the chat here and
okay.
on.
Oh, I
Walter.
Walter.
There we go.
Whoops, wrong one. Oh no, you're good. You're good. I'm just pulling his question up here or comment. Drones have to be registered with the FAA. Yes, they do. Yeah, they have to be registered with the FAA. But like I said, you can fly. You can't fly over crowds. You can't fly for money. If you do, you need a 107 license. But that's it. That's the only things I know. Yeah, I think the certain size drones pretty much take they change that it's by the weight of the drone. And let me pull that up there.
Here we go. Certain size first.
Yeah.
I've been looking into possibly getting a drone, but I didn't know the whole stipulations with the whole FFA and all that
Right.
stuff.
Yeah, if you're limited on altitude, you're limited on flying over crowded areas, I think it is, or flying over, like demonstrations or unless you're licensed or, like crowded streets, something like that. So
Right.
they don't want your drone crashing into people. So yeah, they downsized the weight of the drones that it pretty much covers any of the good drones. I want to upgrade it, but it's a big upgrade. I mean, I could sell mine fairly quickly, but it's a big upgrade to upgrade a drone where you have zoom capabilities and a stronger camera, things like that. Because I can zoom, but I have to shut the camera off, zoom in, then turn the camera back on. That's how that works. So,
Well, that's another thing. I don't know which one to get, but I don't want an expensive one because I'll probably crash the damn thing and have to get a new one.
Chuck did already.
buy the insurance, man. I bought the insurance. I crashed mine into the hickory tree in the yard, destroyed it. I put the destroyed drone in a box, shipped it off to them. They sent for $60. They sent me a brand new drone.
Huh.
So it was well worth it. Well worth the insurance. And you get, I think, 2 or 3 replacements. Once you smash it up 3 times, they're not going to keep covering it. So
Okay. That's good to
but I
know.
thought I had that hickory tree cleared, and it just clipped the top branch and just tumbled all the way down through and got hung up there. And I had to climb up with a ladder and a pole trimmer to pop it out of the tree. Sad day.
So how long does it take to basically get a new one? I guess do they wait till they get it back and then send you a new one out, or?
Yeah, they check it to see if they can fix it, which they couldn't. I ripped the gimbal off of it. That's the camera mount. That whole gimbal is like what the heart of the drone almost. So
Yeah.
I smashed that all to hell. So they weren't fixing that. They might have been able to pull some parts off of it. So
Oh, old guy has one for you.
yeah, I see that one.
How's
Me
it
too.
going?
I have
Frankie?
the Oh yeah, I have DJI Mavic Air 2, which was a heck of an investment. but
My arm hurts.
your arm hurts. What? Well, you're
You're
leaning.
leaning,
Oh,
yeah.
well, don't lean. Oh, that's right. You're cut out of the picture now. I got to bring you over here. There we go. How's that?
Yeah,
Better?
that's good. That's good.
Deb was getting mad at me there, Shad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Not your fault.
Well, isn't there a way to like make things bigger or smaller and stuff? I don't know. I was in screwing around a little bit, but I didn't really get to screw around with it too much.
Let me see. Remove no solo layout mute. No.
Mm.
I do that.
No, it's too small.
That's a little better.
Yeah.
Kind of gives us a little bit more room. Yeah. Like that. That's not too bad.
I mean,
it doesn't have to lean as far.
It looks pretty good on the computer screen. Like on my
Okay.
phone, it's kind of small, but
Yeah.
so I'm streaming from the phone. So
Yeah.
is there a way to add another camera to your stream? That's what I
Yeah,
was
on this one you can, but you have to buy the pro package.
Okay.
This package is $240 a year.
All right.
The one below this is free, but you don't really get to do much of anything, but a very standard live stream. And then the next one up, you can add cameras, or you can add one camera. I think that was about the only advantage. I mean, I could have 10 people on this stream if I wanted to.
Right.
I can't imagine that would go real well. Hey, Bella, and welcome.
Hello.
Haven't seen you for a while. What was it, like a couple days?
Yeah.
If you're on the yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Don.
If you guys weren't at the little demo day or I guess open house, you guys missed out, and then it was definitely a good test for like an East Coast Frenzy, Firewood Frenzy, and
Yeah.
so
If we could find a venue that we could do all the same stuff, that would that'd be the trick right there, I think. But that's the hard part. It's somebody who's going to let you run power saws and splitters and stuff like that.
yeah.
Even with a waiver, they'd probably be kind of
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, and then the logistics of getting the wood there and then getting the wood out of there and all that good stuff. You'd have to.
I mean, if to get the wood out of there, if you just if I could get a couple trailer loads of logs in, and just get them from a logger, give us firewood quality logs,
Right.
maybe a couple of monsters to show off the splitters, and then they're what are they getting their truckload now? What, $300-400 for a truckload or more?
I guess it all depends how big of a truck you get, but I've seen them going for 7 or 8 these days.
Oh wow! Okay.
Wow.
The only problem is I can't really get a log truck in my yard to dump logs off for me.
No.
You'd get in your yard, but then you'd own it because it would never get out of your yard.
Right.
It would be there.
Yeah, here's your $100,000 or $200,000 log of loads and the truck.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It comes with this free log truck. Oh man. And okay, so that gets dropped off. As far as getting rid of the wood, if you advertise it as hey, come get firewood, or if you want some firewood when we're all done.
Right.
Yeah, if you want some firewood when we're all done, bring a dump trailer and fill you up before you leave.
Yeah, I
Something
guess
like that.
as long as you're staying in the state.
Yeah, you can't go across state lines. Legally, you can't go across state lines.
Right.
Hello, Larry.
Remote identification
Larry
to provide identification of local information in flight. Larry, I had heard about that. Let me pull up Larry's comment here. As far as the drones go, yeah, I already have an identifier on mine, and I actually have the ability, as long as the other aircraft have the I guess it's a transponder of some sort that lets me know there's a manned aircraft in the area. So that then I can just put myself, real low to ground level, not have to worry about getting into their airspace. Like I said, I'm only up 400 feet legally. So
yeah, Jeffrey, I see that Paul Bunyan auctions theirs off. So
Yes. I didn't
that
hang out for the auction, but I heard the auctioneer's off. And that would be a way to maybe offset a little bit of the cost
yeah.
too. I mean, if you allow people from the community to come in or whatever and just auction off I guess they do it by the pile or whatever.
Right.
I would just-
Okay.
I mean, if we get 5 or 6 more machines in there, you have 6 piles, or fill some dump trailers and auction the dump trailers off, or the dump trailer load off, you know.
Yeah. Here,
So
take your cat. Yeah, the cats are too friendly. That would be cool. We'd be able to auction that off. That'd be the thing to do, I think.
Jeff said yes by the pile.
Okay, Jeff was there. Yeah, you guys were there doing your cleanup and everything else, and everything you split, I guess they auctioned off as well. $500 a quarter make it profitable.
you can.
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
all depends
It,
how
it, yeah, it wouldn't be. I wouldn't be looking to make a profit, Dick. It'd just be making, to offset the cost somewhat.
Yeah.
I think he's
Unless somebody wants to pay 500 a cord for something, I don't know.
yeah. I think he's talking about getting wood to try to resell it and make a profit.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That's I don't know. It depends on the size of the truck and how many cords you get. I think it used to be the truck loads were like $300-400. You got like 7 cords of wood, so you could probably get your money back. You could double your money.
Yeah.
You get the money back you spent plus the same amount. So you get back like $700, $600, something like that.
Well, it's all how you sell it too. If you're selling all bundle wood, you can make that back in no time.
Oh heck yeah,
And,
heck
and
yeah.
then some.
Yeah, you should the one shorts video we have out the Eastimate going in 60 seconds. It's getting hammered with hits, but we get all these comments about you're cutting kindling. Look how small it's making that. You're wasting this and that. And I'm like, that's exactly what the customer ordered. Thank you.
Exactly.
The customer.
Yep.
Hey, that's a great business plan. Let's make what the customer asked for.
Yep. Larry Cluck, what's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Oh my God, boy, I'm trying to keep up. Buy all my cordwood off shy for $25 a set.
Bye, Larry.
50.
Larry T.
Larry Terrell.
Nick
That
Pixel,
was
how's it
the
going,
time.
buddy?
Nick's still here?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Well, that's who made that comment that I read. I didn't even see who read it or who
Yep.
wrote it. Chris Gerwitz. Chris, where are you from? I don't remember seeing you in the chat before, in the comment section before. I always like to know where everybody's from.
Hello, York Firewood.
York Firewood. That's
Yep, Ken.
Ken, right? Ken and Danny.
Here
Dan.
in New York, 5,000 acres.
Where's it?
And
What? Wait a minute. Let me show that one. Here in New York, you pay $1,000 for 8 cords of wood and log length. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, okay, because then that's not too bad. You could recoup that. Around here, firewood is cheap around us for the most part. Cordwood.
good night, Judith.
Yes, Jude. Thank you for stopping in.
Yes, thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Western New York for Chris Gerwitz.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, around here, it just squeaked above 200 a cord around here. 200, and if you're selling maybe all like oak or hickory, something like it's like 250. So it's better off just doing bundles and get a lot more profit for your work at that point.
Good night, Miriam. Going to bed already? Isn't it early?
It's almost 10 o'clock.
I mean, you can still buy that $250 cord and make 700 or 800 if you're doing bundle wood. You know what I mean?
That's true.
But,
Yeah, if you get the good clean wood and you can bust it into bundles
yeah.
and turn it around. Yeah, that'd be a good way to do it.
Love you, Miriam. Good night.
360 for Jeff. That's a good price for a full cord. Wow. Man, I
But
wish I could get that
250
around here.
That 250 cord's pretty much split already. You just had to resplit it probably too. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way. That's what we sell at Walter. Let me pull up while we're there. We sell ours $8 a bundle, and they're good sized bundles. It's not like the ones you get in the store that are, 6 pieces, 7 pieces, maybe. We're selling.
Yeah.
What are your bundles, Shive? You're like, I don't know, 10, 12 pieces in a bundle?
I got 14 to 15. I'm thinking it's roughly 1.25 cubic feet. So, and you're paying
Okay.
$8. So,
And your bag and yours in the red bags yet?
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, same as us. So we're getting about the same amount in there.
Yeah. I sell
And
one for,
he cuts his more.
yeah, 1 for 8, 2 for 15, and 4 for 30. So the more you buy, the a little bit cheaper, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Yeah, I think we're eight a bundle and 3 for 20. We could go 7 a bundle and 3 for 20, but it doesn't look like as much of a savings. So you go make it $8 a bundle, 3 for 20. Yeah.
yeah,
I swear half the time.
yeah, most of
Yeah,
the
go
time if
ahead.
I'm selling bundles, it's they buy them 4 at a time and just throw $30 in there. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's how it works. And then our loose wood is each section. We couldn't move it at $40 a section. It wasn't moving at all. We sold one, and
yeah.
it was up there for months. So $30 for the section. It's about 8 cubic feet.
Yep, that's about what mine is, Chuck. And then my $60 racks are right around 20 cubic feet. So
Oh, nice.
Oh, Jeff has a question. We do.
Let me see. You do 70.75 and we sell a local store for $5. Okay. That seems fair. I mean, because around here they're doing a 0.75 and they're selling it for $8 or $9.
right.
So I mean, the bundles are the way to go around here. You make out real well.
Well, none of the gas stations around me sell like bundle wood or nothing either. So that's something I could get into, but I need to get an LLC made up so I have something to cover me a little bit. You know.
Yeah, because you have to have something. Now, I don't know if they would supply the display for you to put it there, or if you have to put some kind of rack system there, or just get one of those cord racks and put bundles in it or whatever. Then you got to worry about people coming up in the middle of the night and stealing them too.
Right. So, well, they
Arrange it with
hopefully
a tree service.
have a good camera system and whatnot. So
That's true. You get a cord for 125, but you have to buy, have to buy in larger quantities. Okay. And then you break it down from there for bundles then?
125, that's a damn good price.
Yeah, it is. Well, they're pumping it out off of Cord King, so it's easier for them to make a cord, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
No problem, Dee's Homestead. Appreciate you stopping in. Like I said, impromptu live stream. So, and this is one of our higher attended live streams. It's just an impromptu on a Tuesday night. We didn't even plan anything. I just started the computer up, said let's go live. So
well, it's a good test, and you get to screw around with the program a little bit, So
yeah, it's working out well. I haven't figured out how to do the private chat thing yet. I click on private chat, but I have no way of typing in who I want to chat with.
I think that's just between you and me.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
All right. So if I type anything in there, it's just going to go to you. Okay.
Yeah, right.
Whoops, where'd my chat go? There it went.
Yeah, if I hit chat, I can probably type something in here. Let's see here.
Okay. Yeah, we got 53 watching. That's pretty for us. That's a big live stream. I mean, what's our highest? Like 72 or 76 or something like that? No, we cleared to 70 now in the one. Yeah, for some reason we got up around 70 the one night, so that was pretty good. But it's a Saturday night. I mean, maybe it's a bad time to be doing a live stream. But like I said, we're planning the 30K live stream. And what, Jai, when's your 8K?
Yeah.
Is that this weekend or?
It'll probably be. I got a video lined up for Thursday already, and then Tuesday I'll have a video lined up. So next Thursday, probably put something out for the 8K giveaway. So hell yeah, I'm excited for that. I got some stuff to give away. Sam did some laser engraving for me, and I'll do some shirts and stuff. I'll just buy them from the website and send them right from the bonfire to whomever, you know what I mean? And if I can figure out where the steel hats are that I got, I'll do the same thing. buy them right from the vendor and send them. So
Nick had a question for you.
Yeah, so we were going to buy some from the local steel dealer, and I have some steel hats as well. But is there a better way to get them? Buy them online, or what would be a good place to get them?
the ones I got from Facebook Marketplace. They're
Yeah.
real nice, and they have the distress
Good night,
looks to
Kevin.
them. You know,
Okay.
so
Tell the boys I say goodnight.
real good quality. So, I mean, there was a guy asking me about he wanted a hat and where to get them, and I sent him a link, and he couldn't find it, I guess. So I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy one for you and send it to you. What's your address?
There you go.
So it's a lot easier that way. You don't have to get the product, have it shipped to you, pay for it to get shipped to you, and then pay to ship it somewhere else. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
you like Bonfire, I can just go in there and send shirts to wherever, you know. So
Yeah, I'm trying to set something up with oh geez, I'm drawing a blank. Help me out here. Who does Joe use for his
Bill
merch?
Moon.
Bill Moon, thank you. Backspin Graphics. Bill's going to get mad at me if he sees that. We're working with him to build a store so he can we can just have people order from there, and we can order and send it right out to people that way. Because we can't just stock all the shirts on this end already made up. It's just
right.
I mean, we spend a good amount on the shirts we do have, and we're almost out of those now. Getting down there pretty good.
Getting down there. We have 1 large, 5 extra large. No.
Let's see. Just wondering about liability, but if you sell bundles from a rack on your property, will your homeowner's insurance policy cover in case of an accident by customers?
I wouldn't see
That's a good
why I
question.
wouldn't.
Yeah, it should. If somebody just came over to get some firewood off you. I mean, that's why you set it up that it's in an area that's easy accessible and flat, and they're not going to be, climbing over stuff to get to it or whatever. You just make it good.
Now,
Hey,
again,
Heath's in here. How you doing, hard working man?
it all depends too. If you get an LLC, your insurance from the company should cover it too.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Yeah, we owe some people some shirts, by the way, too.
Yeah, we do.
I think Jeff,
Yeah.
we owe a shirt. Dick, we owe a shirt too. You have a list of people we
I
owe
do have a
shirts to.
list.
Yeah, we didn't have the sizes, and I've got to get back with Bill Moon and get the sizes ordered. Plus, we were looking at beanies and ball caps and some other stuff like that. But we want to set it up that he has it, and all he has to do is print it and go.
Yeah.
Definitely need more
Keel's
shirts.
leaving. Have a good one, Kevin.
I missed
Jingle.
that.
Wants a woo.
Give him a woo, man. There you go.
I gotta do that shirt. This woo's for you. It's in my head.
That's a good one.
Yep.
Illinois, your farm policy. Yeah, farm policies cover a lot of stuff that normal homeowners don't. I mean, how hard is it to set up an LLC? I don't know.
I think it's a couple bucks. I think last I looked, it was like $125. But when I do my taxes this year, I'll check with that accountant guy up there and
Okay.
see if I can get something going. I mean, it's so much a year. Plus, I mean, I'm not sure what the insurance is, so you should have some type of insurance to cover you, But I can't see the insurance being too much,
Yeah, I think in Pennsylvania, your minimum amount of insurance for liability is 500,000. I think.
Yeah.
And that's not all that much for an LLC to have that. And truthfully, I should have that if I'm remote milling.
Right.
When someone else's property with the mill and something happens, it'd be nice to have covered. Also, we're using the 500i instead of the Qs. It gets the attention again. You're doing that the other night. Do we get much sawmilling done in the winter? If there's not snow on the ground or it's not 2 degrees outside, yeah, we mill all year long. We've
been busy.
Yeah,
This
the
week.
biggest problem we have right now is it's too wet. Nothing really froze up, so if we can't get into people's yards to get to the logs because the mill and the truck are going to sink in the yard. So we're waiting for things to dry out.
I don't even want to go in my own damn yard.
No. Well, mine's a dirt road now. I might as well just pave the damn thing going out back and we'll be good. We don't have to worry about it then. Don't have to worry about mud.
Yeah.
Art Pinner, how you doing, buddy?
You have a question?
Where?
Hardworking man.
Oh, FAA 107 cert for drone. We're just flying I'm just recreationally flying. It's not, it's all for, it's non-profit. So, but the FAA 107 is, you might as well go get a pilot license because from what I understand, that's basically what you're getting.
Right.
And which is kind of silly, but yeah, they really, well, you had a bunch of hot dogs with drones. Hey, let's go fly around the airport and do goofy stuff around airplanes. That's dumb.
What's that?
Right. Right.
York Firewood.
Where? This
Right
one?
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They set up
675 for the Lost City.
six. So that is that 675 a year.
Wow.
I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if that's a year or what.
Awesome from Tim Stout. Tim Stout's giving you an awesome.
Awesome.
That's that's one of my favorite words to use. Awesome, awesome, and amazing. So
Well, Thursday's
$1,000 a year. Wow. Some of these, I swear, some of these other states have expensive insurance. And my buddy has a tree service that he's been, on the books for 20 years. And he's never mentioned it costing that much. So maybe it's just state by state thing.
Yeah. It probably.
Yeah, I heard about the FAA looking at people for using drone footage on YouTube,
Yeah.
on the monetized channels. I think mostly what they're looking at is there's guys that are out there using it. That is their primary camera source. That's all they do is use the drone to make their videos with. And that's the ones that are really getting hammered.
Hello, William.
William Bill Klein, how's it going? Yeah, we were just on we're just on the premiere video a little while ago. So
Yeah. Next question. You should know that.
what's that? Nick's insurance for tree work is
Yes.
crazy expensive. Some just buy it by the job. No, yeah, some do. But I think he has his liability is a $1 million liability policy, which sounds like a lot, but it's not. And the problem is you want to keep them off of you, off of you personal. You don't want them touching your personal assets. That's why it's another reason I'm good an LLC.
Yep.
Colleen's back. Hello, Colleen.
She got her chores done. She's back in the live stream. Am I missing any? Hide current comment. There we go. Okay. I am not falling behind on the chat. It's a miracle. The other night I was getting my butt kicked.
If you do an LLC for your YouTube and stuff, I mean, you can claim, say, that trip down to Brad's. I can claim all that. The trip to Ohio, you can claim that. You know what I mean? So there's a lot that you can claim, and just to try to keep your numbers down. You know what I mean? You don't want to make too much of a profit. I mean, I guess somebody was telling me it's better to not make any profit and to have yourself at least on a payroll, so you're actually paying yourself and everything else. So
because with reporting the YouTube income, reporting the YouTube income has become basically they're saying if you're reporting the income, you're allowed to do write-offs on certain things, but you can't like depreciate equipment and things like that. You can write off fuel, office supplies, which is for us, it's business cards for the most part. And ink will write off the ink because we burn through an ink cartridge just printing up 100 cards. 2 ink cartridges printing up 100 cards, and they're expensive. So
ink cartridges aren't cheap.
We go through about 200-300 cards a year.
They're not
cheap
like
that. Yeah,
but if
not
you
cheap
do
anymore.
If you do 2 or 3 trips a year, that it can add up in a hurry.
Oh yeah.
So
absolutely.
It almost be worth it to do an LLC just for the YouTube side, and maybe bundle in with the wood with it and everything else, and then you're covered.
That's true.
For everything. So
Yeah, we haven't had any issues with it. Nobody's been honest about it. About what we write off or anything like that. It's all the receipts are there, so it's not like we're BSing anybody. So
Right.
you keep that. That's all you got to keep that above board. You don't want them coming down on you. That's for sure.
And
You know,
with the firewood, it's mostly a cash business. So I mean,
yeah.
So you got to be keeping books pretty good.
Oh yeah. No,
I mean,
that's our
Ohio
job.
Woodburner, Ohio Woodburner would be the one to ask about it because I think he has an LLC and he keeps books and everything else and
Yeah.
all that stuff. So
Well, wasn't he a numbers guy before this? Wasn't he some sort of accountant? I think before he got into the wood.
I know he worked for AutoZone, so he went like to all the stores to help him set it up and everything. So I'm sure he did something around that.
Okay. Oh, that's right. He was in the AutoZone. That's right.
Yeah, he was traveling the country, helping set up AutoZones and all that stuff. So
Okay. Can you expense your internet or a portion of it? Yes, you can. That's basically because your YouTube channel is dependent on a good internet connection for uploads and everything else and live streams. So yeah, you can write off your internet, which for me is we just have internet. We don't have cable television here anymore. We got rid of everything. No cable telephone because we use the cell phones. We just get the business class internet. What is it? $103 a month? Yeah, $103 a month and boom. That's a heck of a lot cheaper. We had cable, it was $250 some, $260 some a month. I'm like, we don't need all this for watching two channels. So
that's what I'm paying, but I'm on YouTube most of the time anyway. So I really don't even watch.
Absolutely. Same here.
Thing about YouTube, you can watch what you want to watch.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
and I mean they have YouTube TV. I think it's like $30 a month. So I mean, if you get into that, you don't really get any commercials.
Yeah.
So that'd be
That's
something
cool.
to look into.
Yeah, we don't write off everything.
You still get local channels and stuff with the YouTube TV also. So
Yeah. Yeah, I think a lot of the regular broadcasting television figured they better get on the YouTube side of it or something and the stream side of it, so they're not completely out of the picture. So
well, sooner or later, everything's going to be streamed.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, the regular cable television stuff's going to go by the wayside. It's just everything's going to be through the internet.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a lot of things. If you think about it, some people, and my sister's a certified CPA, so if I have accounting a question, she's good for asking that. But she told me, yep, you can write this off, that off, and everything else. Are you sure? It's because I'm reporting the income. I think it's listed as either self-employed or small business or something like that.
right.
I think it's self-employed, but there's no LLC or anything like that involved, and you can do the write-offs. It works fine. There's nothing about it. They don't give me a hard time about it. They're not asking me for any kind of LLC information. They just said, okay, you're claiming the income. You can have some write-offs for it.
Right.
Okay. So, believe me, though, I'd like to be able to write off. Like I'd like to be able to appreciate the mill, the splitter, all kinds of breakdown. Well, nothing's breaking. The Eastimate hasn't broken down. Neither has either has the wood miser, but like truck issues, things like that. So
Well, the LLC, you can probably claim your mileage and everything else. So I mean,
yeah.
You traveling with the mill, I mean, you probably put on a couple miles every year.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. And we still have the dually, by the way. I know it hasn't been in any videos.
No,
You look
I
close
see
in
it.
the beginning. In the beginning of today's video, the premiere video today, it was in the background, so it's still here. In fact, it's due for inspection this month. So next month I got to get it in for inspection. So
Yep.
yeah, I could depreciate both the Eastimate and the Sawmill. I could do that, but if it's not an insured business is when you start running into problems with it. You have to have that LLC and depreciate the business or depreciate the equipment you use in the business. And then all of a sudden it's like any vehicle you use to tow the mill is a business vehicle. It's a commercial vehicle. then you got to buy a commercial insurance for it. At least that's what I'm getting. And if you have commercial insurance policies, it's crazy expensive for those. So, I mean, I just got a new insurance guy, so I may talk to him about stuff like that too.
Well, there you go. York Firewood just said you can do all the write-offs as a sole proprietor too.
Yeah.
So,
I haven't, well, it's been since April since I did taxes, so I'll refresh my memory when I get into doing taxes again every year. The only thing I did do is the local tax guys sent me paperwork to pay my local taxes on the YouTube income every quarter.
yeah.
So when it comes time to reporting that income, I'm not going to get hammered by the local guys, which it's pennies. It's ridiculous to even pay it, but it's pennies. Right off the beer. There you go. You get a beer deduction.
Yeah, it's a prop.
That's true. That's true. That's like, isn't it like I don't know what it's that's like business meal. It's a business dinner, right?
Yeah.
I do have
It's
records.
it's a consumable.
Yes, it is. It's like fuel.
Right. Fuel for me.
Yeah, there's tons of expenses you can write off. I'm just grabbing everything out of the chat here that everybody's saying that there's a lot of ways to do it, but if you go full blown business, yeah, you get a lot of write-offs, but then you also get a lot more expenses with the different insurances you have to have for the different vehicles. If I never milled remotely, I wouldn't have to worry about that, about the vehicles and towing everywhere and having insurance on them, but
Well, the farthest you went was what? Down here to me, or over here to me.
yeah. Yeah, we are normally probably an hour. I mean, depending on the job too. If it's a good job and it's not ridiculous, where hey, here's the trees, they're all cut down, laying in the woods. Can you bring them all out of the woods and bring them up here? Jobs like that, we usually we'll tell them they have to get the logs out of the woods. We usually and this is standard for sawmill guys. It's not just us being arrogant or anything like that. Where the logs should be in a stack, we pull up next to the stack and we can just roll off the stack onto the loading arms of the mill, up onto the mill, and we're milling. If we have to move the mill, when you break it down and move it somewhere else, you have to charge them for that.
Right.
And we usually, I think for a mill move, I don't care if it's across the yard, it's $50. So might as well just, it's pays for them to have all the logs in one spot. And some guys are crazy priced. They're $120, $150 an hour to mill. I'm like, that's crazy. I mean, I don't see how they can get both. Then they're going to go on a job and sit there for 3 days too, because they're going to get a bigger job.
Right.
Where that's not in the in the future for us right now. So
Jeffrey said I made out pretty good on beer at the show. I did.
yeah. Well, you didn't crack the first until what, 12:37?
Right.
So I think that was the official time.
I showed up and who had the 916? Jack?
Yeah.
Jack gave me a case of beer, and then I think, Jeffrey gave me a case of beer. So
Oh, God.
2 18 packs. I'm like, holy crap, it's 7:30.
Oh man.
Oh man. It's
What do you got? 56. Well, I don't know if anybody else. Should I make the same announcement I made earlier? No, you don't want me to tell anybody?
No.
You don't want me to tell anybody?
No.
Okay. I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
To the beginning.
I'm not allowed to tell anybody what we're giving away yet on the giveaway.
So when is the big live stream there, Chuck?
With the travel I'm doing, it's going to be a few weeks out yet. So I haven't nailed anything down yet, but I do want to promote it quite a bit to a point. And you remember how Shifty did his with a link to a private video?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that kept, I think 7 out of the 10 things he gave away were given away to people that are regulars and subscribers.
Yeah,
Whereas,
I was thinking of doing the same thing, just putting a link to.
Yeah.
I think that's better.
Yeah, because as soon as you put giveaway or like an 8K giveaway in a video, you get all these people coming in just for the giveaway, and then as soon as the giveaway's done, they go. So
they win something, and then they leave, and then they go sell it, or whatever. They live off of it, or something like that. It's just
right. Yeah, man. I guess I could do it earlier if I did that though.
We're not.
Well, I got to put a video out telling people about the video.
yeah. You got it, and you have to be present. That helps.
Yes.
You have to be, unfortunately, in the US, I think, because shipping a t-shirt or hat outside the US is just insane. I don't know.
I shipped a pair of gloves. I think it was to Germany. I don't remember what it cost, but I mean, it was expensive, but it wasn't terrible. So
Okay.
I mean, it didn't break the bank or anything, but I mean, the package is a pair of gloves is going to fit in the same package as a damn shirt, So, you get that if it fits, it ships, and it's this price, So
Yeah. There's one for you from Nick. Tried this. Nice. So you have to autograph all your stickers before you send them out, so you can get a few more bucks.
I should do that.
There you go. That's what I tell people. I tell people that when they hear you have to sign this and initial that, I said, I usually get paid for my autograph.
Well,
yeah, right.
People were asking if I had a website and we're selling the hand warmers that Sam did for me. I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I think I'm just gonna keep them as sole just giveaway.
Yeah.
So I don't have a store that you can go to and order stuff or anything. And Sam has enough crap going on. I don't need him making more crap.
Yeah. It's like,
What are you talking about, Jeff?
it's like here's an order, Sam. You need to make up 40 of these. I got orders to fill. Let's go.
Right.
See, Jeff, are we ignoring? Who are we
Yeah, we're
ignoring?
ignoring Jeff, but he said something about baby.
Wait a minute. What's Jeff
People-
saying here? I'm just scrolling. Baby iron and oak.
Iron and oak.
Baby. What is this baby iron and oak?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what
Yeah.
that's all about.
We are bad calling baby iron and
Yes.
oak. And
Walter Gregory, I did sign your splitting mall. Hopefully you have that hanging on the wall nice and proudly.
well, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah,
Hey,
that was
is anybody setting up any kind of booth like freaking Jeep did at Boonville? Like he did at Bunyan?
not that I know of. I mean, I was just gonna go hang out wherever. Probably mostly at the Easton Made tent, but I'd probably wander around a little bit.
I see that. Okay, Jeff. I don't think so.
Big announcement, Deb's pregnant.
No. It's a big no.
Yeah. I just tell everybody we just go through the motions now. So
Oh my God.
oh my God. Yeah, that freaking Jeep saw blade. That was cool. I like that. I saw that hanging in one of his videos. It looked like it was covered up. I don't know if he's trying to protect the signatures or there's having trouble with that or not.
Oh,
Well,
guy has a question.
I don't know if putting clear coat on it would help because eventually clear coat would probably start peeling.
Yeah, it
So-
starts peeling off. There's no way to get it to. I don't know what you do to protect
Oh,
that.
it's when you said a
Maybe-
big announcement.
Maybe epoxy.
There you go.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, just put it right into an epoxy table and epoxy it right into the table.
Yep.
But I don't know. Both sides of the plate are signed, I guess. Well, somebody's going to lose out.
Well, you'd have to have
Hey, Larry.
where you can flip it every now and then.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, have it on a pivot in the center of the table. Just flip it over.
Yep.
Oh, you got to keep the sun off of it. Yeah, it will fade it. I want iron to have a little acorn.
No.
Was I on a ham live stream? Oh, Larry. Okay. Yep. Larry's a ham radio operator. Yeah, we were messing around with a not mess around. We put a premiere video out, so we were in the live chat there, and then I just came back, got off of that, and said, "Well, I'm just going to go live and see how the new software's working and the new computer's working." And apparently it's working out really well. But the sound's good. It's not all tin canny. If it is, I got to find a way to hook a microphone to this too. Maybe that would help a little bit.
You gotta get one of those big puffy mics you put above your head like Dan has. And
Yeah, there you go. With the boom mic hanging down there. There you go.
then you had to have Deb over there holding it.
Yeah, this would be me.
If I say anything wrong, she'll be smacking me in the head with it. Shut up. Oh my God. Did I miss anything? Are you watching the chat? I'm not watching the chat.
I don't know why you chirp.
Freaking Jeep said it's only signed on one side. So that'd be a good tip. Freaking Jeep.
Oh, that would.
Epoxy that one side and set it in a table.
There you go.
That sounds good.
That'd be a heck of a big table. What's the diameter on that blade, John?
I think it was 60. I think it was a 60.
It might have been. That was a big blade.
What is that, James? Is
there a buck in stock this year? I don't know.
He's asking Nick.
If there is, and where is it? I'd be something. Yeah, they do call it a boom mic for a reason. Boom, right on the head. Nice work. Tell the kids congratulations. That's for Heath.
Yeah, I did see some of your videos there, Heath, on the Facebook. Looks like they were doing pretty good.
Oh, something about sound.
Oh, it's a 56-inch. Big Insurance needed a $500,000 show insurance for the Paul Bunyan show space. Wow, you have to buy a $500,000 policy just to be at the Paul Bunyan show?
Wow.
What does that run? That's a 3-day policy.
Wow.
I did not know that. We should put out a donation. Did you have a donation jar out? I'd have put some money in it. I didn't know it helped to defray that cost. Yeah, I didn't know if anybody was going to do anything like that at Boonville. But I have a funny feeling we're going to be invading another hotel lobby and doing a live stream from there. Did Dan say he's coming to Boonville, or somebody else want to do a live stream from there?
I believe Dan is coming.
Okay.
I'm going to see if I can Suda for that Sunday because I have drill on the 20th. So if I can Suda and stay an extra day, I'm going to do it.
That'd be good. Heck yeah. Well, Nick's like they had $1 million policy because they were running saws.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I don't know if anybody saw that really our other really grainy live stream we did a couple weeks ago. We were at that the logging show. It's a small local logging thing, like an antique logging show, and it was 99% chainsaws, I guess. And we asked about bringing the mill out and the splitter out, and they were like, "Yeah, bring it out. Doesn't matter." I said, "Well, it's not old. It's not antique anything." And they go, "No, but it'd be cool to have here." I'm like, "All right, yeah, we'll do that." I just said I need a flat area to set up in, semi-flat area to set up in, and I need good logs.
And how long is that show, Chuck?
Oh, it's like it starts at 8 a.m. until whenever. It's just like a one-day thing.
Oh, it's a one day.
It doesn't cost anything. They feed you. They have the 3 buildings there. You can go in and see this guy. Well, I don't know if you can see it on the videos very well, but he's got 3 buildings loaded with 100% restored, all kinds of antique vehicles and trucks and you name it. It's a lot of cool shit. Yeah, it was a good place to go for, if you get in the cabin fever every year, you get out of the house. It's local and it's something good to do. As long as it's not too cold out. I remember the first year we went, it was like 4 degrees. It was ridiculously cold out.
Well, you didn't have that problem this year. Holy crap.
No, it was beautiful out this year. Heck yeah.
This is the 3rd warmest January in history around here.
Wow.
Huh?
Yeah, we had that little cold snap in December, And that was it. I guess we're supposed to have another one again.
Friday it's supposed to go down to
Yeah.
8 degrees here, I think. So
Yes.
Okay.
the highs are going to be in the 20s, so no big deal.
Yeah, that's not bad. It was when the highs were 8 that was the problem.
Right.
Of course, for someone like Colleen, that's a heat wave. So
Yeah.
like that, it's real wrestling, not shifty wrestling.
All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here because
Yeah, it is getting late, man. I appreciate it, Shai.
no
It's
problem.
nice to know the connection works and everything's good. So
Oh yeah, I mean it's nice to play around with stuff like this all the time. So maybe in the near future I'll be doing something like this myself. So we'll see how it goes.
sounds good. If you grab the software, it's worth it. It works out real well.
Yeah, as I was playing around with a little bit during when you started your live stream. I was like, I'm gonna go on here and check it out, and I did a little unlisted and hooked my phone to it. So I'm sitting here, and then I had echoing shit. I'm like, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, it starts feeding back one off the other as you get echoes on it. Yeah, you don't want that to happen. That's for sure.
Yeah. So
All right.
all right, guys, I'm out. I'm not sure
See
how
you
long I'm
later.
gonna stay on here, but it was great coming on and hanging out for a bit and seeing how stuff works. So we'll see you
All right,
guys.
we appreciate.
So
Right, we definitely appreciate it, Chad. Thanks a lot.
no
Thank
problem,
you.
Chuck.
And we'll
No
see you on
problem.
the 8K.
Yeah, 8K giveaways coming soon. So stay tuned. So
All righty.
Okay.
anyway,
See you,
guys,
man.
thanks for having me, and I'll chat with you later for sure. So, and all you guys in here still, all 53 of you, thanks for hanging out.
Appreciate
Have
it.
a good
Thanks,
night.
Don.
Yep, have a good night.
Well, that worked out well.
Yeah, it did.
Cool.
What time is it?
It is
there.
10:30.
Yeah. We're going to get
All
off.
right, guys.
Yeah.
Wow, 53. I don't believe we're going to cut it off for 53 in here. Just checking the chat, see if we've missed anything here.
Here comes my cat.
Stock is low. No, he had about a half case sitting there. I don't know if he's low or not.
Say hi.
I pin her all the Jesus. Wrestling with Rachel. Is that a new live stream show or something?
Hi.
Yeah, we didn't get a woo out of him. I'm surprised. Well, it's not his show.
Yeah.
So maybe he didn't think a woo was appropriate. It's a woo is always appropriate.
No, stay away.
Thank you, Chris. I assume you're talking about our videos, Chris. Yeah, we're 2 left. He's still got 2 beers left.
He's funny. Thank you, Chris.
Half a case is low for shy. That was probably the quietest shy bear. I should have just said, send us off with a woo, but I didn't. Yeah, Deb's got, who do you have with you?
Wedge.
Wedge. Okay.
We got Wedge.
Let me clear that so you can see him. Here you go. There's a
Hi.
cat tail sticking up. That's Wedge. They all have, well, most of them have,
Say hi.
the 3 brothers have all kind of tree felling names. There's Wedge, Notch, and Timber.
Say hi, Wedgie. Oh. Do I smell a fire?
Have a great one, Shai. Appreciate it again. And we forgot to get a woo out of you before you left. That was my bad. Yeah. All right. What do you think?
Yeah.
You want to wrap
Oh,
it up?
there he is.
There it is. There's your woo. All right, we got it. That's just the silent woo.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
And now Mike shows up from K&L.
Mike.
Mike from K&L Firewood.
Hello.
Yeah, we're just messing around. How long we been on here?
Probably an hour.
Hour and
Oh.
40 minutes.
There you go.
I think we're going to have to reestablish the record for the longest live stream, at least in the Woodhound world. But I think it's up to what, 4 hours now? I think Brad has that, or unless somebody else got that now.
Brad.
York Firewood's leaving or no? Oh, Richard is. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate you stopping by,
Yes,
even if
thank
it's
you.
just to chat it up. And like I said, we're gonna have some real interesting live stream coming up, especially with the 30K celebration. So, and hopefully we'll have all of you guys and plus some on that one.
Oh, I gotta go down. I gotta go
We're
down.
coming for the record, Rachel is competitive. She appears to be a bit competitive. Brad has it with Andrew. Yes, we were on for that one. We stayed on for the whole thing. Andrew looked wiped out when he was on that stream. He looked wiped out. He was a mess. His eyes, you could see his eyelids were getting heavy, that's for sure. So, yeah, we're gonna have a lot better backdrop and everything else, something more appropriate than just the corner of our office in here with stuffed penguins on the shelf up there. Have to make that a trivia question. Oh, Dick's leaving. Okay. Right before after New Year's. Yeah, I think it was. That's when you have to do a live stream. You started on New Year's Eve and ended on New Year's Day and say you did a live stream for 2 years. That would work. Jimbo, are you out too? Thank you for stopping in. I think that's what you're telling us there. It says it's been great. Oh yeah, I think we might do the same. Yeah, we're a little short of 2 hours now. Good night, Bill. I appreciate you stopping in. It was good to see you out at Brad's as well. Yeah, same here. I gotta get up at 4 a.m. guys. So I'm gonna wait for Deb to come back up so she can say bye. She'll get mad if I cut the stream when she's not here. So some old saw blades and planks can make a cool backdrop. You know what? I think you're right. I think I'm gonna bring we have our one accent wall in the house, which is all ash wood that we milled and planed and everything else and made into the accent wood for the wall. Um, I have some two-man saws in the shop I can bring in and hang them. We have where is it? There it is. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry, step out of the screen here. This office is becoming a storage room, by the way. We have this. This was made by a friend of mine. And I just have never used it in the videos yet. So we can hang that in the background. That would be cool. He was just testing out his CNC router on some oak that he bought from us. And he brought this piece back and said, if you want it, you can have it. I said, thank you. I appreciate it. So that'll be hanging in the background. Calling sick and go for 4. No, I'm not calling sick. I got too much to do before I bug out of work. So I can't call in sick. I'm the only one there. I'm the only one in that particular position. So yeah, it is nice, Colleen. I like it. He was all like, well, it's not exactly right. I'm like, dude, it looks great. He was all worried about it. Typical woodworkers like me. He's got to worry about it. It's got to be absolutely perfect. But no, it looks good. I like it. Iron and oak. I don't know if anybody remembers what our name used to be. We used to have a different name. I mean, the channel started out as just my name and we changed it to Iron and Oak Sawmill, but the business outside of YouTube had a different name. I don't know if anybody knows what that is. 1 to 9 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday. Yeah, I work from 6 to 2, and I'm up at 4 a.m. Road's iced over here already. Where are you at, Larry? Yeah, it is. That's for sure, Shad. Um, I should, you know what? Maybe I'll hit him up to make something for the giveaway. I don't know. Sawing with Chuck. No, that wasn't it. It was it was our first attempt at a business name back in the day when we first started milling offsite. Good one, Jimbo. Jimbo. What a Jimbo. Let me see how many, 41 people are starting to fall off. Song with Chuck. We actually have a big plaque made up with that name on it. A guy we did some milling work for, he also had a big CNC and he made this nice, really nice plaque up. And when he brought it to us, I felt I should have just said thank you. That's really cool. I like it. And that was it. But I told him, man, that is so nice. And then I told him we changed our name, and his face kind of dropped. So I felt like kind of felt like a jerk for saying that. I didn't realize, to me it wasn't a big deal, but apparently to him it was a big deal. We still like the sign, we still have it. It's not like we're gonna get rid of it. And so that may find a spot somewhere as well. Do you know your 1222 as a cup holder? Yes, I do. You take the lid off of the thing that had the well, where Ohio Woodburner stores his Dr. Pepper. You take the lid off, turn it over, put it down, you put your beer in there, apparently. So then you keep a couple of spares below that. Just got to be able to get them out. Can you still reach it? If you drop a beer down in there, can you get it out? Or any kind of beverage. It doesn't have to be an adult beverage. Still coming? Wait a minute, Larry. I missed where you were. Oh, Missouri. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if we want to do trivia questions for the giveaway. If we want to do random comment pickers, something like that. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do a mix of those. Like I prefer, like Shad mentioned, some guys just swoop in when they see free giveaway stuff. They swoop in, try to win it, and they win, and then they leave. And I would rather the folks that are regularly supporting the channel and here all the time are they're the ones getting the benefit of watching the channel. Ooh, a mixtape. Jeff, I appreciate it. I think we're gonna, as soon as Deb gets back up here, I think we're gonna cut the stream here, but I gotta get her to come back up. She's down feeding the fire. She was worried about getting cold in the house, so it's plenty warm in here. I don't know what she's worried about. Jeff, thank you again. And I know we're gonna see you out here at another time, and hopefully we'll see you at the 30K celebration. I'm gonna have to think of a good name for it. I don't want to call it the 30K giveaway. That's what they're all called. So we're actually at 31,000 now. So I better hurry up before we hit 35,000. The channel just blew up over the past 2 months. It's crazy. Put ice under the bread. But yes, you could do that. Keep it falling down in. John, appreciate you coming out. Always good to see you out here. It was good to see you down at Brad's as well. I liked your videos. I was checking those out too. Yeah, it is. It is tough to visit all the channels. It is. I've got so many people that we watch, and I at least try to. And if I can't watch it, I'll click on the video and let the phone sit there and play the whole video. I'll catch a good portion of it, but if I can't get every little bit of it, at least I've watched the whole show. So, yes, Jeff, Patty, good night. If you haven't signed off yet, I don't know if Patty was on there watching with you, Jeff, or maybe she's asleep. I'm not sure. But hey, Deb, Deborah. Down there. I don't know where she went now. I thought she was coming back here. Yeah, it's tough to catch up on videos. You only have to, and you should be on the other end of it to try to keep up with the comment section. We hate letting a comment go that doesn't get answered. In fact, we'll just page through comments of random videos, and if we miss one, it could be 2 years old, still answer it. I don't like to let anybody hang it. It's if they're taking the time out to watch the video and especially comment on it, and it's nice to be able to. It's nice that you answer it for them as well. That means a lot to them, and it means a lot to us to be able to do so. No, she came upstairs. I think she might have gone into the bathroom. I'm not sure. I'd like to set up a basement area for doing live streams from. That would be good. Yeah, I think something like that would be good. Set it all up like a little studio spot and really lay it out rather than doing it from our dining area. You know what? We're not using the basement for much of anything else except for the wood stove, and we do have some wood storage down there. It is a great thing. It's when folks take the time out of their day to watch your videos, and especially, like I said, especially comment, it's almost like you're obligated to answer it, and you're obligated to answer it because you know that they're there for you. Be there for them. You know. We've had some folks that write some pretty long comments. Morgan Adair, I don't know if he's still. I haven't seen him for a while, so I'm a little concerned. He lived in Alaska. I haven't seen him on the comments for a while. He usually had a really long comment. He was a whole wealth of information. So it was nice to be able to talk to him. Hey, Deb. Have you ever showed a wood stove in a video? I have not shown our wood stove in a video. It is the butt ugliest wood stove in the world.
Yes.
It is a steel box, Colleen. It's just a steel box. It's actually a wood coal combination. It was put in the house probably back in the 60s,
No, it's not a very nice.
maybe the 50s. It's just ugly. It's just ugly.
But it keeps us warm.
It sits in one end of the basement. We stuff wood in it. It goes through a steel pipe into the chimney and out it goes. And like I said, it's nasty looking. Just a big steel box.
Yeah.
No windows on it. It's just the door on the side of it. Throw
That's
wood
it.
in. It'll take wood that's 2 feet long. That's what's nice. You don't have to cut it short to get it to fit in there. It'll take 2 foot long piece. And you got the ash door on the bottom. Shaker grates on it. Shake it. And when we moved in here, it was stuffed full of coal, about 6 or 8 inches deep, and unburnt coal. I don't know if they just shoveled what they had left over, or shoveled it in there out of the coal bin. But we've since removed the coal bin, cleaned the stove out, of course, and then just started burning wood in it. And it's been working for us. Yes, she made it back. We thought she was lost.
Hello.
She was down feeding the fire. Told him you were
Yes.
turning our house into a sauna.
Yeah. How about it? Doesn't take much.
As soon as she's talking 40 degrees, she wants to light up a fire. And the house is so well insulated now since we fixed it up that you can't. It gets up to 80 degrees in here in a hurry. So that's a good one right there. I like that one. Yep. And that's why I feel so bad when I miss a comment from folks. And I've seen some comments from a year and a half ago from some folks that are still watching the channel now. And I'll still go back and answer it. I don't care. One of the biggest ones we get are what kind of headsets we use. Maybe we'll make that a trivia question. I was thinking of doing trivia questions.
No, that's true.
Because if you really watch the channel, then
that's true.
Yeah, we could mix it up, do some trivia question and some random comment pickers. So, because trivia, you got to watch what you ask because if family members are in and it's a real personal trivia question that the family would know,
right?
It would be unfair to everybody else.
No,
so you gotta kind of play it fair. I said Shifty had a good one where he posted a video link. He posted a video link, a private video, where people could go comment on that, and he did a random comment picker from there. And I think 7 of the 10 items went to some people we definitely know.
That's funny, Larry.
What did he write?
Set a pot
of beans on it. So, yeah. Yep. You can do that. It's just a big steel plate, a big steel box. If we lost power and we ran out of whatever and electricity was cut off for days, we could cook on it. That's another good thing about it. And we use all cast iron cookware for the most part. So using that on that stove, it's not like an aluminum pan that would probably warp and go bad on you. So sounds like it has character. It does. It has character. There's no designs on it whatsoever.
Nope.
It's just flat steel. It does have a little chrome trim ring around the top. That's
we definitely need another one though.
But it's still functioning. It leaks like a sieve though. It's not rotted out. There's no burn holes through it or anything else. But
my flipper don't
I think the shaker grates and a couple other pieces inside worked.
My shaker grate on the one side does not work, so I
Doesn't
just-
shake.
Nope, don't
Her
shake at
shaker
all.
gate don't shake. But
The la-
it's, I think what happened was we burnt too much locust at one time and we got the fire too hot. So
It's warped and they don't turn at all.
yep, Hurricane Sandy, that was a good time to have that. I think we got lucky with that. When Hurricane Sandy came through, or it was the snowstorm we had here the time before that.
It's
I
a
think that was the year
snowstorm.
before that. We lost power probably for only about 36
The
hours.
snowstorm you hear cracks. I went
It
out and
wasn't
looked all
bad.
the cracks.
Yeah, it was just listening to the
Branches.
all the trees falling in the woods from the snowstorm, but we lost power there from only like 36 hours, which wasn't bad. We had the generator and we had the wood stove if we needed to cook, and we had the grill we needed to cook. So we were okay there. But there were people around us that were out of power for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It was crazy. So what do you think?
Yeah.
Got lost. Oh, you got lost. Jeff got lost.
Jeff got lost.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
back.
God.
Yeah, you get caught up in something else going on. Well, I'll tell you what, it was a good live stream. We
Yeah.
had 35 people still here, which
I
is
like-
not a bad one at all.
I do like cooking on that if we have to, Chris. If the electric goes off, we have two things we can fall back on: our grill out back and the wood stove.
Yep.
So that's
Wood-
nice about it.
We use the grill in the summertime. If it's wintertime, we use the
No,
wood
we
stove.
use-
Well, we
use
do
the
cook
grill.
out. We cook out year round. We'll go put stuff
We
on the
use-
grills.
yeah.
So no hurricanes in Michigan. We do get blizzards though. That's for sure. That's for sure. Coffee pot on it. Yeah.
That'd be Chuck. I don't drink coffee that
She
much.
doesn't drink coffee.
One cup maybe a day. That's it.
And I think I got hooked on Tim Hortons coffee because of Andrew Easton.
But it doesn't help him.
No, it doesn't keep me awake
Nope.
anymore. You give me caffeinated coffee sitting here while I'm working on the computer.
And this is him.
Has nothing to do with it. I'll be asleep. So solar cookers and generators. That's cool. I do want to get a small solar setup so I could at least generate some power. If there was nothing else around, just use sunlight to get some power out of it. I don't know how practical they are. I mean, I'm not lighting the house up or running, a stove off it or anything like that, but just something to be able to recharge some things, maybe run a computer off of it for a while, something like that. Tim Hortons coffee is awesome. I mean, I'm not a coffee snob. I'm not like going to Starbucks or anything like that. I don't do that. And I like strong coffee, but every time you get strong coffee, it's just bitter. And it tastes like, drinking turpentine or something. I don't know. But the Tim Hortons is just a ton of flavor, coffee flavor, without being bitter. That's what I really like about it.
Oh boy.
Wow. Lost power for 3 weeks, and prior to that, your boiler flooded.
2
Wow.
weeks before.
3 ways to cook off the grid: wood stove, camp stove, and 5 grills. Yep. You always have to have a backup.
Yep.
Some kind of backup. Yeah, energy drinks, they become like they don't work either after a while. I used to drink Red Bull and 5-hour energy shots. And I got to the point where I could drink a 5-hour energy shot and go to sleep. Now that I've stopped drinking them for so long, I can maybe drink a half one, and then that's it. That's all I can take. Try Tim Hortons. You can order it off Amazon if you can't find it up there in Michigan anywhere. I don't know if you have and they have the Tim Hortons stores, I guess it's sort of like a Starbucks. I don't know. But I remember Andrew Easton in one of the early videos of him that I was watching, he was complaining that the guy who brought coffee brought McDonald's coffee or Dunkin' Donuts coffee or something like that. And he was like, proper Canadian lads drink Tim Hortons. I'm like, what is Tim Hortons? So I looked it up. I'm like, I'm going to give it a shot. Glad I did. Best coffee I ever had.
Now he's hooked on it.
Yeah. Yeah. For those who don't know Tim Hortons, it's Canadian coffee. Not sure where they get their beans, how they roast them, or anything else. I'm sure they don't grow the beans there. I'd be amazed if they did. coffee beans just don't grow in Canada. It's my guess, but whatever they're doing to their beans and wherever they're getting them, it works. So if you're a coffee person and you like coffee, and you don't have to spend an arm and a leg for it either. You can buy it in we get a 48-ounce can, or occasionally we buy the K-cups. And make it with at least filtered water or spring water, purified water or spring water. That makes a huge difference. If you're using city water, which is loaded with chlorine, then it's not going to be good.
Okay, she don't drink coffee either.
Well, thank you to Small Woodlot. Thank you for your service. I know that a lot of guys say that and it doesn't mean anything. They just say it to say it, but when we say it, we mean it.
Yeah.
And for Jeff too as well. Thank you.
Yes, thank you.
And Heath, you're out there on the lines with law enforcement. Appreciate you as well.
You chirped again. Why are you chirping?
That's just somebody's posting to Facebook or YouTube or something. Yeah.
Oh, here comes another. Who knocked my water down?
I did.
Why?
I didn't do it on purpose.
Oh, I'm glad it wasn't open.
I can't look at my phone, look at this, do everything else, but all right. And Jimbo, what do you want?
What's the matter?
He's going to be up here soon.
Yeah. Where you at? Oreo. Come on.
All right, guys, what are we down? We're going
Yeah.
back up. Now we're up to 38 people.
I'm going to bed.
Deb's going to bed. I think I got to get to bed too, guys. Yeah. Oh, John made it back. John, appreciate it. Thank you for coming back. We got to cut this off. We're near 11 o'clock and I have to get up at 4 a.m. She does not. Do you?
Usually. Come in and say goodbye. Love you, honey.
All right. Phil Klein, thank you for
Yes,
coming
thank
in.
you.
To everybody who came in, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Thank you to the moderators. And we didn't get any super chats, but if you thought about a super chat, thank you very much. And just stay tuned. We'll be doing regular announcements about the live stream for the 30K. And it's probably going to be at 31 or 32K by the time we get to it. But this was a big step, getting this squared away and getting this working. So
Goodbye.
another cat. That's Oreo.
This is Oreo.
But hey, guys, thanks a lot. Appreciate everybody coming out. And I said, if you ever have any questions about anything we're doing here at the mill, find one of our videos, put it down in the comments section. We're glad to help you out. And as always, thanks everybody for stopping out. We'll see you out here next time.
And take care.